Is that on?
Yep.
Let's see. Roll. Oh, how's your fingers?
Oh, I did that on yours.
I know.
I wonder if I can zoom in on it. This is some next level Instagram action.
You were like, take two. Take three.
Right there, Zeno. Hang on. Let's let you in. How's that? Better?
Yep.
Welcome, friends. We are back for another episode of our Thursday chats with Clinton and Zeno tonight. God, what planet am I on?
Okay. How's it been?
Good. Well, I had a week off last week and I threw the reins to the fellas and they came out the other side beautifully. And it was, for me, the first time that I've split the work phone, split everything, and I put the pen down. It was really lovely, and you guys managed beautifully. So
It was so funny because both Lindsay and I had FOMO, and I so wanted to message and say, "Oh, hi, how's your week going?" I was like, "No, I'm going to be stubborn and see who messages her first." And she cracked.
I cracked first.
On Thursday.
I
On
did.
Thursday.
I was missing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I didn't think about it every day, but it was certainly nice to relax my mind. And Zeno had the admin and all of the phone and the sales, and then Clinton obviously leading from the front and managing everything happening on the floor. It worked beautifully. So, cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Cheers. Enjoying a coffee.
Cheers.
So Zeno's in his bulk, and he's got pasta and chicken.
Chicken, yeah.
Nice.
Pretty plain.
Get it?
Pretty plain.
What works? So we've got a couple of topics to talk about
We
today.
do. And I'm going to kick it off, if that's okay with you.
Yep.
We're going to talk about the 8-week challenge winners. So first of all, I just want to congratulate every single person who participated. We saw
guys.
some amazing results. I understand there was a few obstacles for others that they couldn't fulfill the end result that they wanted to get, but this is called life.
You either win or you learn.
Yes.
So there's lots
Yep.
of learning outcomes, which is great.
Yeah, and there was definitely a lot that learned from that. You know, what I mean, after having individual conversations with them, there was four. I'm going to say winners.
Yeah,
For
100%.
the females and for the males as well. What do you think about it when you saw that?
Oh, the transformation was
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic. But not only that, to move through the whole 8 weeks and watch each individual's work ethic.
Yep.
The work ethic in this room is pretty outstanding at the best of times.
Yep.
But to see that razor sharp focus and the work ethic shine through,
Yeah.
it was phenomenal. And the transformations both with Jess and with Jason, outstanding.
So so big shout out to those two who were obviously our top two for males and females, and then we had our runners up. We had Callum, we had Liesl, we had Jade, and then we had Woz, and then finished off with Manu and Lachey. So those were
It did amazing. It was really good. And our after party went down an absolute treat.
Yeah. You know what got me excited about the 8-week challenge winners was Monday. Everybody was just like cheering each other on. Do you know what I mean? Like, so now Jess is obviously she gets called champion now.
Yes, famous. And when Jason arrived, everyone clapped.
Yeah, really.
It was so good.
It was awesome.
So that vibe just keeps on continuing.
So it gets me excited for the next one that's coming up at the end of the year. We haven't settled on prizes yet, but all I can say is that they're going to be big.
Yeah, Clinton's on that one. Clinton and Steve-O are going to rustle up something. So that's also really nice to see that ownership taking over, which is great.
So that was the 8-week challenge. So so looking forward to that. Moving from the 8-week challenge, next week we are starting our benchmark. So Monday will be the testing for barbell back squat, and then Wednesday will be the testing for military press. Okay, not push press, military press. So if you are someone who is going to take part in that, we had a massive outcome from the last benchmark that we did with the deadlifts and the bench press. So I'm looking forward to this one as well and seeing some massive improvements on numbers and crowd participation as well. So it's really good.
Fun there, Zane?
Yeah.
That's what we
With the
That's what
barbell
makes you
bench, barbell back squat, you are allowed to use a belt. You are allowed to use your sleeves, and you are allowed to wear your weightlifting shoes if that makes the lifting a lot more efficient for you. Okay. You can also use your belt for the military press as well, if you feel that it's going to support your back even further. But yeah, those are the PPE we can wear for those lifts. I will be going strict. I know I've been talking to some members this morning about how low we should go. What I'm looking for is basically the crease of my hip to at least match my knee. Okay, anything above, I'm going to ask you to go a bit lower. If you can't, we're going to try and alternate.
Yep.
If you still can't do that, I can't count it.
Yep,
Do you know what I mean? I've got to be strict across the board and not make any special exceptions for people.
And that might mean, guys, it might highlight that you have to work on your mobility outside of this studio to ensure that you're getting that right depth before we add that principle of overload. So test correctly.
Yeah, there was a couple of members this morning during the sessions that, especially the ones that are taller, I widened their foot stance up, and they notice a big difference. Obviously opening up the pelvis area, going a lot lower, but again, we'll talk more about that.
And that's the
next
beautiful
week.
thing about BFT coaching, guys, is it is that one-on-one coaching in a group fitness environment. So with the team, we are right there alongside of you to help you make those individual tweaks to your squat position and that mind-muscle connection when you're doing it as well. So
Anything you want to add on to that, Zane?
No, that was pretty
no, it's pretty good. I just want to highlight.
It's just eating.
I love Zane so much, and I never want him to change anything about himself. So, drop that past the boy. I do not care. I love it. It's a great reminder of we love you for who you are. Okay, just remember that. The next thing that is on the list, moving forward from there, we've got a couple of events that are very close together. One is something that we have put together, and one is something that's coming from HQ. So the first one that's coming up is our ping pong tourney.
Ping pong.
Ping pong tourney. This is 4.0, guys. This is our fourth one, and I'll be back. I should actually run.
So the ping pong tournament, if you are watching, it's goes out to Kyle. So shout out to one of our coaches, Kyle. Kyle is the reigning champion, and no one has knocked him off his perch. So we really want someone to beat him, and then get their name on the trophy, which is what Lindsay's showing you right now. Okay, so
His name's all over it.
yeah, so please come in tomorrow night. Have a good crack at that, and get your name
Get
on
your
there.
name there.
Yeah.
It starts at 6:30. If you arrive a little bit beforehand, there'll be some nibbles and chill. I think we've said to some people if they want to bring a plate to share, you're welcome to, but we'll knock up some nibbles as well.
Yeah.
So that's tomorrow night, and I'd say it'll go for about maybe 2.5 hours. But we've also got the recovery area open as well. So if you want to have a late night sauna or an
Are we
ice
having
bath,
the fire going?
I think we could
Yeah.
actually have the fire going. I just can't bring it out because I think the ping pong table might come
Well,
in
we
here.
can keep the door open though, can't
Yeah,
we?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's also fresh and fun. And then following that is our MAS testing. Zane knows a lot about it. He's going to be here with me on Sunday as well. We're going to kick off at 8 a.m. Zane, what else have we got about it?
3 exercises, but mass testing stands for your maximal aerobic speed. So for those that maybe aren't a big fan of the benchmark, but are more into their cardiovascular health and cardiovascular endurance, this is for you. And I know there's a lot of people that do enjoy that. So maximal aerobic speed, we're going to be working on 3 exercises. You've got your Kaiser bike, your ski erg, and your rower. The minimum gear on that Kaiser bike is 12, and then for your others, with that damper setting, you can choose whatever you want to, but it has to be consistent through the testing stages. So week 1 is going to be the exact same as week 8. So we're going to get your metrics down, and then you're going to be able to put that into the BFT Performance app, so then you can actually track and see how we go there. Then when it comes to your cardio summit sessions, that's where we want to see that improvement. So you can work on those exercises there, because that summit session is, again, working on that 80 to 89% max heart rate. Same here. You're not trying to go too hard too quickly. We're trying to find that steady state that we can maintain for that 5-minute set. In between those 5-minute sets, 12-minute transition periods where we rest and recover. So again, using that time to fully get that heart rate back down and putting your body into a state of recovery so we get ready for that next exercise.
I'm looking forward to the briefing on Sunday. We're getting everyone to arrive for an 8 a.m. start. We're going to do a big debrief of everybody and then slowly start the waves. We can do a maximum of 18 people per 30 minutes. So in the room, there's going to be a lot of cheering, a lot of supporting, a lot of hopefully yelling at each other, getting in there.
A lot of huffing and puffing.
A lot of huffing and puffing. 5 minutes of an all-out effort is pretty intense. And I can't say I have any professional tactic to get around that. Do wear your heart rate monitors, because we will be able to see your heart rate up here on the screen and ensure that you are at least for 4 minutes pushing that high 80% zone. And then for that final minute, we are, as much as you can, holding on to the highest you can. Have you actually had a play around in that conditioning benchmark? I've been playing around with some fudge numbers, as you do.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been putting in, like, let's say that I got 1,300 meters in 5 minutes on the ski erg. And then you can play around with what percentage effort that you're pushing into and how many seconds that you're pushing for, because essentially the mass testing in line with our HIIT, our cardio U, and some summit sessions, more HIIT and cardio U, when we're really pushing those high efforts, it will actually give you your accountability on how many meters you should be able to reach in a 30-second effort, 40-second effort, the efforts that are prescribed in there. That's really, really powerful. But the only thing, like, you're gonna need to know what it is coming into the session. You might need to have your phone potentially in a talk time to see like what the efforts are to then what it is for you. And then you're gonna know, right, on the rower, I need to be hitting 100 meters in that 40-second set or whatever it is. So that's the cool things that we get to iron out as coaches and learn along the way as well.
And if you're not sure what Lindsay's talking about, obviously when you go into the BFT apps, choose the one that's the black one, and then you go on the second icon, which is your workouts. The top there will say performance benchmark. Click on that, and then on the right hand side there, you just click conditioning.
That one. Yeah.
All right, and it'll have all the ergs down there, and you just put obviously your meters in there and your damper as well. But otherwise, the benchmark is the strength barbell back squats at the top, and then your military presses all the way at the bottom.
And that's going to make it really easy for us on Sunday as well to have people do the test and then pop it straight into the app. That. So perfect when it comes to admin. In other news with the benchmark too, Victor is coming back next week. He's always our guest coach when we have benchmark, and he works beautifully alongside Zane and Clinton for our benchmark strength testing. So you will see him next Monday and Wednesday for both upper and lower body testing. And then again in week 9, we've already booked him in to make that return back. He absolutely loves coming back in, and he loves connecting with you guys all again, which is great. All right, other news.
What going on?
We've got so much going on. As you can see behind me, we've got like an upcoming events board, and it's never a dull moment in here. There's always something going on. So kind of think of it as your social life with a hint of gym. It's kind of like that, friends and then a hint of gym. But I'll be hosting the Mind, Body and Soul event coming up on the 23rd of August. This is a repeat event. We did it last year and it was fantastic. It's essentially a women's empowerment luncheon. There'll be some exhibitors starting from 9 a.m. at the Robina TAFE. They go from around 9 till 11. Then we come upstairs. It's a 3-course lunch with a beautiful panel of speakers. And the topic this year is around change. So my brain has been going crazy around change. I love it. And it's definitely something that in any different perspective, things can resonate with you. So I highly...
You're speaking?
Hey?
You're speaking?
I'm MC, so I'm connecting.
Okay.
I'm opening, connecting and closing. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably all the good things.
Yeah,
but
awesome.
It's lovely to resonate with the ladies and honestly be in a room with empowering leaders in the wellness space as well. And I've actually made a beautiful friend out of Laura from Zest Chiropractic. She's done some collaborations in here. And aligning with some beautiful souls as well has definitely helped my personal development, the business development as well, and creating a really lovely friendship. So I would highly recommend coming to our Mind, Body, Soul event, which is on the 23rd of August.
Awesome. And following that is the lads' night. So this is for the gents only. Okay, so please make sure that you are letting your partners know, your spouses know that you are coming to the gym. We're not going to a strip joint, okay? And we are going to be hanging out in the sanctuary, so men's only. This is something that I've been wanting to do for quite a few years now, and I'm just so grateful and thankful that Steve-O's got on board with me, and we're going to drive this to get it going. We have no idea what we're going to talk about, but what we want to do is we want to create a safe space for the lads. Do you know what I mean? Like, we all go through some shit in our heads, you know what I mean? And sometimes we don't know how to let it out, and so that's what we want to create. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to talk about your stuff, but just coming in and just hanging out with the boys. Do you know what I mean? We're going to have some food here. There'll be some drinks there as well. We're going to have the sanctuary open up, so if you want to go hop in the sauna while you're here, we're going to have the fire pit on as well. So come out on the 29th, starting at 6:30.
Yeah, I think it'll be a really lovely space. And again, there's it's not around the hoo-ha of getting the boys together.
Yep.
I mean, there could be a hoo-ha around it, but I think it's more of a chilled environment where you can actually just debrief and just be in the space of the fellas.
And Lindsay will not be here.
I will not be here. No,
as much as she wants to come, she will not be here.
Ladies, I'm plotting and planning of what we can do as a ladies' empowerment. So, besides these luncheons, well, that could be an idea.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, nice. I think it'd be really good. I think there's quite a few interested, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So. And then lastly, we've got just for this month, as we kind of lean into next month, we're always thinking 8 weeks ahead of ourselves in here, which is crazy to think because this year is absolutely flying. But we're turning 4. BFT Robina are turning 4 in the first week of September. And to light this party up, we're going to start celebrating as an opening party on Saturday, the 30th of August. We are sourcing a DJ. We can't get DJ Chevy.
Okay.
I think there's a birth in the family that's very close,
Right.
and we can't get him. So I'm currently trying to lock in a DJ for Saturday, the 30th of August, and we will have an awesome party in here around our Saturday morning sessions. And then we lean into the Unlocked Week, which is a global open week. Now, last year, it was just an open day. This year, we're invited to extend it from the 1st through to the 6th of September.
What does that mean?
So essentially, it is free training for any new guest, friend, relative, anyone that you would like to invite to bring on in. We're here to coach them and show
For a
them the
full week?
environment for a full week,
Wow,
from Monday
That's pretty cool.
through to the Saturday. So they get a really great member experience. You get to try out all of the different sessions, both 3 conditioning sessions and 3 resistance training sessions. And of course, you get through the whole roster of coaches as well, which is great.
Yeah, that's going to be a big week.
It will be a very big week.
Can't wait for that.
So
Yeah.
keep an eye out on our Instagram and our socials, of course, for more details to follow. But
How do they book in for that?
good question. So we will create in your BFT booking app for your friends. We will create a special little access where they can basically download the BFT booking app and then click the Unlocked Week offer, which will give them free unlimited coaching from the 1st all the way through to the 6th. Great question.
Yeah, awesome. What else we got going on?
Other than that,
Other than that,
we did a nice big deep clean the other week of
We
the
did,
studio,
we
and
did.
it's spick and
Yep.
span. It's gorgeous in
Yep.
here, and we had I don't know whether it was maybe it was a yearly audit from HQ Global, and I actually got the feedback back in our
Yep.
emails, and
Mhm.
is solid ticks all around. So
Yep.
looking beautiful in here, which
Yep.
we're proud of. Other than that,
Yeah.
I've noticed a weather change, like a shift in the temperature lately. Maybe
Cold
not
or
today.
warmer?
It's starting to get warmer.
yeah, not this morning though.
No?
It was a bit fresh this morning. It's nice now,
Yeah,
but
it's
it was a bit
beautiful
fresh
today.
this morning. So
And we spoke a couple of weeks ago, Zano's permanent part of the team, which has been awesome. Oh, one of those. No, we've got a beautiful culture in here and a great team dynamic, and we're all out here to help each other and support each other. So
yeah,
I'm really proud of it. I feel so happy. You know, when you're happy in your work environment, the ripple effect of positive vibes that gives off, and you can't buy that. So I'm stoked. I'm over the moon.
and it makes us excited to come in as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we don't think of it as work. We just just come to hang out with our members.
100%, and do
You
what
know?
we love to
Yeah.
do. Yep.
Yep. Coach the shit out of them.
We coach the shit out of it. We often say that too, don't we? Very cool. Next week, we've got some news, so we'll save that up until next week. So we'll just leave that one hanging. But other than that, onwards and upwards for another incredible week. We've got
Yeah.
a jam-packed week. So
Yeah.
if you want to learn more, you're always welcome to reach out, pop in, come and have a coffee. It's your shout.
And if you want to come down to Nexus Performance on Saturday,
yes! How did I forget
down in
that?
Burleigh, myself, Nikki, and also Jenna, we're doing the deadlift comp. So it's raising money for dogs. It's called Deadlift for Dogs. So it's a charity event. So yeah, it's exciting.
That's
I'm ex-
this Saturday,
yeah, this
and
Saturday.
Clinton's been training his deadlifts, if you probably would have already seen, up to, and what weight are you aiming for?
I'm looking to lift 250.
250.
250,
Yes, wow.
yeah,
I will be there on the day. Actually, Tanya Clayton is coming in tomorrow morning,
Okay.
and she has something for you.
Oh.
And then I said, I'm actually giving Clinton the day off. She goes, I was
yeah,
bringing something
she's-
in. I said, don't worry, leave it with me, because I'm going to the comp and I'll take it there with me. So that's pretty cool as well. But
She's
and
bringing me
that's
Cook Sisters.
yeah.
It's a South African donut. So
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
guarantee it's going to make it to you then.
at least
Bribery.
one. Give me at least one. All right.
And is that for charity? Is
Yeah.
that a charity event?
Yeah, it's a charity event. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yes, I'm excited for that. So it's
I
really
love
good.
that. What I love about Clinton's goals is that the deadlifts that he's been doing consistently week in, week out has been a beautiful, gentle reminder for me to get back into those heavier lifts as well. So thank you so much for being
Oh,
that
stop it.
positive.
Tell me more.
I know, right? But your environment, I think this is what comes down to. Your environment really does have a massive impact on you personally. So put yourself in the right environment and watch that beautiful ripple effect happen. So I think we're all in a really good environment for
We
each other and for the greater community of Robina as well.
Anything you coming up, Zane?
Just Balkan.
Just
Balkan,
Balkan.
yeah.
Holiday soon.
Yes, you're going to Bali.
So, well, became a PT a year ago, and I haven't had a break. So I get my first week off
Boys,
in a year.
boys trip.
Boys trip.
Yes.
What happens in Bali stays in Bali,
Yeah.
yeah? Don't bring it
Pretty
back.
much. I know how Zane can partay and he's a good rooster on the dance floor.
I'm an innocent person, all right?
Yeah,
I don't
you're
get
gonna
up to
have
too
fun.
much trouble.
That's what I said, don't change a thing.
All right, guys. Hey, listen, again, thank you so much for being awesome. Thank you for those that fill out the survey forms. We really appreciate your feedback, and we do take it on board, as you would have noticed. The next one will come up at the beginning of each month. So, yeah, if you feel like you want to have your say, then, yeah, otherwise,
It's brilliant.
have an awesome day. You got
Thanks
us,
for following, thanks
Yeah.
for watching, thanks for staying with us.
and
Thank
we'll
you.
see you.
You.
You guys smashing it out.
I know, right? Hey now.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
We know, don't know what we're doing, but we have a crack.